Yo everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins again. When we last left off, we were trying to convince Lukaku that she was actually a guy, or tried to convert her back into being a guy, or some combination of those words to make sense. Anyways, I heard the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sun's not too hot yet. This is the second time I've woken up like this, though the date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Though, through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs. I jump up, thinking it's Smoker, but then I realise who it is. Of course it would be. Ocarine, there you are. Mayuri enters and greets me with a disapproving look. Point. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably went to see Lukaku. Mayuri, she's very disappointed in you. Mayuri puffs her cheeks and thrusts her finger at me. Of course, I sigh in frustration. Before I time leap, this happened on the 14th. Today is the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukaku earlier, it looks like Mayuri's protest came earlier too. You mean Luka-chan cried, didn't you? Luka-chan told me she said you said she was a guy, and I struggled with that last time as well. Why would you say such a mean thing, Ocarine? I could see her now, so don't worry. Really? Thank goodness. If you weren't going to apologize, then Mauricio was never going to talk to you again. That mail should come any minute now. Oh, it actually came. If I go to Yana Bayashi Shrine now, Lukaku will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend. And please be my boyfriend. But this time, I thought ahead. You're thinking ahead as Christina? I start yelling at the development room and begin to hear the sound of someone moving inside. Is Chris-chan sleeping? She worked all night, so you shouldn't wake her up. I know, but I have to do this. Christina, please wake up! Oh, shut up. Chrisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes. Chris-chan, tutu. Last night she fell asleep on the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair is fried, her eyes are red. She rubs her red eyes, those red eyes. What is it? It didn't work out last time, now did it? I'm going to Bayashi Shrine. Come with me. It's time for Operation Christina 2. Until the 15th. We can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger. So, please be my B end. Boy end. Please be my boyfriend. Same as before. Only this time, I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2. I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. This time, it's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion. Last time, things got complicated when I added the experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time, I had to watch things from the shadows near the staircase. I had her watch things from the shadows in the staircase. Excuse me, I need a moment. I turn my back to Lukaku and call Chrisu. Sup, you filthy normal. Who's a normal? Think about how I feel for once. Did you hear what Lukaku said just now? No? Fill me in. You weren't listening? How am I supposed to listen all the way over here? She confessed until the 15th, then back to manhood. Roger. And why are you asking me? Just grant Ueshibara-san's wish. But it's Lukaku. What's wrong with her? I mean, look how cute she is. But she's a... Her being a guy might just be your imagination. From my perspective, she's always been a girl. Just give up. Bye. What? She hung up. Why did I even bring her? What were you expecting her to do? What a useless assistant. I stuff my phone into my pocket and head back to Lukaku. Were you on the phone with Masuki-san? Masuke? Oh yeah. Oh. You looked like you were having fun. Nonsense. Is that pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure? So Lukaku fidgets relentlessly. Your answer? Please be my boyfriend. A 4-day trial relationship. Will 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukaku is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist. Her skin is white as a blaster? Well, yeah. Even when Lukaku was a guy, I occasionally found myself mesmerized by his girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukaku is a girl, so even if we do stuff, this shouldn't be a problem. But still, I'm on a mission to change Lukaku back into a guy. I need to accomplish that mission to save Mayuri. If I go out with the girl Lukaku and fall in love with her, then will I be able to treat guy Lukaku like I used to? If I forget he's a guy and lose my self-control, it could result in complications. Going out with the current Lukaku isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukaku, but my own heart. Besides, it's supposed to be saving Mayuri, not going out on dates. But, on the other hand, Lukaku's cooperation is essential to save Mayuri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukaku and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukaku's deal. But, if we're going to do this, I'll tell myself, there's one rule that you must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukaku. Even if it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love and you will end up walking the forbidden path. Lukaku is a guy, a guy, a guy, a guy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Guy, 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 guy. And don't you forget it. Just don't forget. Once again, go for it. Very well. I'll go out with you, but only until the 15th. Tears immediately fall from Lukaku's eyes. Even saying yes, Okuin makes people cry. Why are you crying? I'm happy. Are you sure you'd say no? Thank goodness, thank goodness. Her face is still red and her eyes are wet with tears, yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel... She's too cute. I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to. Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing this on purpose. There's no other way. Lukaku's cuteness is the terror of the universe. Okabe-san? What? Lukako wipes away her tears. Tomorrow. A date? A da? What does she mean by da? Please take me on a date. What did you say? A date? True, when a couple goes somewhere together, it's called a date. That would be a really dick move It would be a really dick move if I refused to go on a date right after we started going out. Okay, but where? Eh? It doesn't look like she's got a place in mind. I want to go where you want to go, Okabe-san. I want to know more about the places you frequent. She wants me to decide for her. Great. Plus, do we go anywhere other than the lab, here, and May Queen plus Nyan squared? It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. I scratched my head and thought. Then I'll come up with something by tomorrow. For now, I just want to get out of this, cynically sweet atmosphere that's brewing. We arranged to meet tomorrow morning, then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians on Manseibashi Bridge. Well, Chris is walking behind me. She was completely useless. Did you agree to go out with her? Well, I can guess based on Ueshibara-san's reaction. What? Wait, you saw that? You told me to watch, didn't you? Oh, yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. Guess I should have known better. We're going on a date tomorrow. Yeah? Chrisu makes a small nasal sound. She hasn't been making eye contact. Our insane mad scientist is dating a high school girl. That's not insane at all. Damn you, Chrisu. Must you always be so cynical? Let's just ignore her and get to the lab. But just as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. I almost fall down backwards. What was that for? Sorry. I didn't mean to be snippy. I'm just a little irritated. Chrisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples. Rumbling her temples? I don't know why that's funny to me. You made this choice to save Mayu, so I'll change my way of thinking too. Anyway, do you have any plans for your date tomorrow? Date plans? Also, what was she on about? I told Lukako I'll come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. I can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing this to save Mayuri. Well, do you? This calls for Hoin Kyoma. I only have one thing to say, assistant mine. I am the great Hoin Kyoma, mad scientist with the IQ rivaling that of Isaac Newton himself. And, naturally, as a mad scientist, I have no interest in this thing mortals call love. My incredible brain is devoted to the destruction of the system that controls the world, and the birth of a new age of chaos. You're obviously a virgin. Thank you very... Huh? Pretend you didn't hear that. Damn you, assistant. How dare you point out the truth so bluntly? I won't forget this insult. Sorry. And what about you? Your experience must be vast indeed if you think you can lecture me about it. I don't mind. I don't miss Christina's grimace. Grimace? That's what I thought. You spend all your time on research, so you have zero experience, do you? You must have been awfully lonely in America, huh? Shut up. What's wrong with being a virgin? Jewish girl who cried virgin at the center of Akiba. I wouldn't be surprised to see it plastered across the blogosphere. Thankfully, it's early modern, but there's still a few pedestrians grinning at Krisu. Let's get out of here. Krisu starts to hurry away. Oh, and we ended up in May Queen plus Neon Squid. Okay. What's important on the first date is to make a good impression. So, an unclean appearance is out of the question. A haircut is especially important. Long hair looks dirty, so no good. For clothes, you should wear something exactly the right size. Though it should be trendy, especially in Akiba. For young men to wear baggy clothes, it looks sloppy, so that's not good. Why exactly am I in a maid cafe? Getting date advice from a younger assistant, who's also a girl. Although, having advice from a girl might not necessarily be a bad thing. But, well, it'll probably be better than advice from a guy. But, I don't know. On the first date, conversation tends to break due to mutual nervousness. What's important is to play conversation catch. One-sided conversations aren't fun. For the other side, girls especially like to talk, so the guy should try to keep the conversation going. Not just by listening, throwing in appropriate responses is also necessary. Responses gives the girl the impression that you're really listening to her. Yep. Basically, you need to be the opposite of yourself. Ouch. Anyway, focus on acting normal for now. No more of that idiotic laughter. You're too heavy-handed with girls. You talk too pompously. You file off nonsensical delusions. Also, isn't, that part of what caused her to, Lukako, to fall for Ocarine, maybe? No. Hey, you're just reading out of a date manual. So you've got no right to look down on me, you American virgin. Since neither of us know anything about romance, we're studying out data manuals we bought on the way here. Who are you calling an American virgin? Who else but you? Yeah, sure thing, virgin. There's a saying, a fortress is judged by how many attacks it repulses. A soldier is judged by how many fortresses he takes. It's not a saying. Don't look so proud of yourself. You're right. This is a dumb argument. Anyway, this dating manual actually says some pretty interesting things. Does any of them include you finishing the time leap machine so then we can actually leap through time? Plus, if we leap through time now, won't you be doing this? So haven't we just delayed the latest we can go back? Krisu flips through the manual on top of the table. Like, when walking down the street, be sure to put yourself between your date and the road, or whatever you do, don't make the girl pay for anything, okay? For your date tomorrow, make sure you follow all these rules. I wonder if I can really be that careful. And after that, there's carry a clean handkerchief, spread it out when the girl goes to sit on a park bench. I'm not her butler. Now I'm gonna check this phone call or text message. It's Mary. Arquin's become a mad scientist for Marishi's sake, right? Maybe it's irresponsible of me to say you don't have to act like a bad guy. Okay. I'm not her butler. But that's what the book says. When it's time to eat, avoid fast food of all kinds. Family restaurants are borderline acceptable. Anything else depends on your budget. Family restaurants are borderline. Where are the family restaurants in Akiba? Arrive at the meeting place at least 15 minutes early. Tardiness is unacceptable. Yeah, that is true. For a lot of life. 15 minutes early. Then you just need to decide where to take her. Movies, art galleries, strolling through town, and food are all safe. Art galleries, huh? I see. It's easier than I thought. I was under the impression that the first date required going to a beautiful beach resort, exchanging your first kiss, bathed in the light of the setting sun and stuff like that. Ah, that's really romantic. I mean, is virgin imaginations at fault. That's virgin information at full throttle. You read too much manga. You too. Besides, your date's a minor, so you don't need to think about bringing her to. So don't even think about bringing her to a hotel, okay? What do you take me for? That way lie forbidden lusts. Not to mention, Lukako is such an innocent girl. If I brought her to a hotel, she'd probably faint from shock. That's just about covers it. Well, was my lecture helpful? Probably no. You mean the manuals lecture? Anyway, strolling around town counts as a date, huh? In that case, I don't have to waste money. Very smooth there, Ocarine. Yeah, Kyoma's going on a date, yeah? First comes out of the table carrying drinks. Thanks for waiting. I'll prepare your iced coffee. As usual, she pours in milk and sips right in front of me. Chrisu watches with great interest. I guess this is the first time at a maid cafe. Is Marishi the lucky girl, yeah? First winks at me playfully while stirring Chris's iced coffee. Why do you think that? Huh? Not her? Then first looks at Chrisu. Is it her? No, she's my assistant. Chris and I exchange glares sharper than a sword's blade. I swear sparks are flying. Then some other girl, Nya. Kyoma, you tomcat. You're making moves on too many girls, Nya. So you're making moves on too many girls, huh? What nonsense. Well, I guess I did hug Ferris. But that was on the 14th. So when I time leaped to the 12th, it was undone. I shake off a pang of loneliness and return to the conversation. Why, she's not even in the tournament anymore. Time travel. Oh, sup? I know this episode is a bit short, but I'm gonna stop here and save the date for next episode. So tune in next time for dating episode. Woo! Pew pew pew. Bye.